Welcome back, folks and students, to Scripting for Linguists. In this episode, I'd like to ask and answer this question because I've had it recently. When cloning my voice with text-to-speech software, what effect does fluctuating my intonation have on the output? So text-to-speech software is voice synthesizer software, right? We interact with it a lot with Siri, Alexa on our phone, right? So this company called CoquiAI, Coqui, which is a frog in Puerto Rican Spanish in Puerto Rico. They have a pretty cool software that at the time of recording is the highest trending text-to-speech software on Hugging Face. I'm on Hugging Face, where a lot of machine learning models are put up for the public to use. Anyway, they have this XTTS. TTS stands for text-to-speech. Is a voice generation model that lets you clone voices into different languages by using just a quick 6-second audio clip. There is no need for an excessive amount of training data that spans countless hours, right? It supports 17 languages, and all you need is a 6-second clip. And here are the languages that they support right now: English, Spanish, French, German, Italian, Portuguese, Polish, Turkish, Russian, and these others you can read there. And the amount of code that you have to put in, the amount of code that you write in Python is very little. This is it right here, what I have highlighted in blue. And so what you do is you import the module, import a function from the module, and then you import this model, which is nearly 2 gigabytes big. It's a big model, as any text-to-speech model is. And then here's the actual function that does the work. It's going to create a file. You give it the text that you want it to synthesize or produce. And then the next line is the output path and file name of the output file. And then the speaker wave is the 6-second or more audio clip that you want the software to clone. You want it to clone the voice in that little audio clip, and then you specify the language there. So that's it. I mean, that is it right there. There's a command line interface there as well. And then you can use the model directly here with this bit of Python code there. So let's do this. I have the Python code here in a Google Colab. Here I pip install that module, TTS. Let me just zoom in a little bit for us. There I pip install it into this Google Notebook. And then down here's that code. Just that's it right there. And I've already done so. It took a little bit of time to download the model, which is nearly 2 gigabytes, like I mentioned. And so let me play for you the sample audio that I've created of my own voice. So here is a monotone. I'm purposely saying what I'm saying right here in a monotone. Ready, set, listen. My name is Earl Brown, and I teach linguistics at Brigham Young University. I live in Spanish Fork, Utah, with my wife and 5 kids, but no dogs. Purposely monotone. Here is basically that same phrase, but in a more animated. I'm purposely trying to make it more animated with my intonation. My name is Earl Brown, and I tell you what, I teach linguistics at BYU, and I live in Spanish Fork, Utah. I have 5 kids, 1 wife, and no dogs. Okay, so purposely trying to be more animated. So here I'm asking it to use my voice and say this sentence right here. Let me make that. I'm trying to say, the semester's coming to a close and students are enjoying the thought of a break. That's what I'm going to have the software create. I'm going to have it first use my monotone sample. And I have already run this actually before the video started. And let's listen to the output. Here is the output of using my monotone sample to say the semester's coming to a close, etc. Ready, set, listen.
The semester is coming to a close and students are enjoying the thought of a break.
So it's monotone. It doesn't sound exactly like me, but it's pretty darn close. It's amazing how close it is to my voice. And then I also ran it with my animated intonation sample. Let's take a listen to that result.
The semester is coming to a close and students are enjoying the thought of a break.
Right, there are a few sounds, mostly vowels, that don't sound like me, but it's pretty close, and you can tell the intonation is more fluctuating. Now, like it says, you can also use different languages, and so I actually had to run this sentence in Russian. I do not speak Russian whatsoever. I have heard das Fredanya in movies. That's about it. And so I had Google Translate help me. I put in an English sentence, basically what I say in the sample audios that I recorded with monotone and animated intonation. I had it translate that into Russian, and I have no idea if this is a good translation or not. But there it is, translation into Russian. And then I changed the language down here to RU for Russian on the bottom line right there. And then I ran it, and with the animated intonation, and here's what it sounds like. Here is my voice speaking Russian.
Меня зовут Эрл Браун. Я преподаю лингвистику в университете Бригама Янга, но живу в Spanish Fork, штат Юта, со своей женой и 3 из 5 моих детей. У нас нет собаки.
So, to me, it sounds really cool. It sounds very Russian. In fact, I sent that exact clip I just played, the last one in Russian, to my 2 colleagues. Shout out to Jeff and Rob, who speak Russian. And I asked them, I used a little bit of deception. I said, hey, I've been sitting on a Russian 101 class this semester. I'm trying to work on my pronunciation. How do I sound? And I sent them that. And Jeff was like, whoa, that's really good. Anyway, so it fooled some of my colleagues who know Russian. Yeah, it's amazing how good it is. It's not perfect. It doesn't, like with the English examples, I can tell it's not me. There's some vowels that aren't my vowels, but pretty good, pretty darn good. So to answer this question again, when cloning my voice with text-to-speech software, what effect does fluctuating my intonation, like that, have on the output? It has an effect. It does affect the output. It just kind of mimics the intonation that you give it in the audio sample of the voice. So there you go. If you like to do some voice cloning, the CoquiAI model is pretty darn good. See ya.